YouTube fans. So, Seth here. This is an educational video. This is kind of for the person who wants to bring down their mower to a lawnmower shop and have it repaired, and kind of what to expect when they come in. So, as a consumer, if you want to educate yourself, one of the best things you can do before you bring it down to your repair shop is, after it's sat for a winter, fire the thing up and make sure it runs. Fire the thing up and make sure it runs. That's the first thing you're going to want to do. That way you know if you got a running mower you're bringing them to be repaired, or if you got a non-running mower. And if anything, go out and mow your grass with it. That way you know that it's going to stay running, or whether it has an issue, that may need to be repaired, and you can kind of expect yourself what to pay on top of servicing the mower for the year to get it going. The next thing is, when you walk into a place after you've done your check, make sure it runs, walked around, looked at the condition of the deck to see whether it's got rusted spots. If it's got rusted spots, it ain't worth changing a deck on most mowers. It's throw it away, get another mower. So, you don't want to repair something that Swiss cheese that the engine's about to fall off of, because the engine a lot of times will long outlast the mower deck itself. So that's that. Make sure, too, that it walks back and forth smoothly. A lot of these self-propel systems, they get grass on them. And grass is basically, it turns into acid. It's phosphoric acid, because the majority of grass is made up of phosphorus, and when it hits the steel that these parts are made out of, it rusts them up. So that may be an extra charge that you incur when you bring it down there outside of your, whatever the wall says when you walk in the shop, of what all the list of repairs is going to cost. This isn't my office, we're out in the shop, I don't have that list here. But anyways, make sure you know, and make sure that you let the service writer know what it is you're bringing it in for, whether it's a repair or whether it's just maintenance. If it's just maintenance, you mowed your grass, like I said, you could do that favor to yourself to avoid a lot of hassle in the long run. And that's really all I got, other than the fact that, if you're bringing it in for a spring service, most of the time your mower shops have got a set thing. A spring service, if you want to know what that is, that's basically changing your oil, changing your air filter, changing your spark plug, and sharpening your blade. And on some places clean them, some places don't clean them. Most of the time they'll at least clean the underneath of the mower deck while they're in there. But that's a spring service on a walk-behind mower, which is what this is. If you're talking about a riding lawnmower or a zero-turn lawnmower, which is what they would refer to one that's a gigantic beast that your landscapers would use, those are totally different than this. So it would be an all different charge altogether. But nonetheless, just know what you're bringing it in there for. If you can, use it before you bring it in. And, expect a phone call if it doesn't run. But I like to educate people. That's why I'm doing this video, is so I can avoid you possibly a fight, because the other thing you can expect when you bring it in is that there's a 50-50 shot that either you're going to have a real good shop that's going to call you up with an estimate of what needs to be repaired, and they'll do an inspection on it with the spring service that they sell you, or they're not even going to want to do a spring service. They're going to tell you, look, we need to do an inspection on it first, that's $50. If it doesn't need anything else on that mower inspection, we're just going to apply that $50 to the end price of what it would be for the service that we sell you. If you get a really bad shop, what they're going to do is they're going to put parts on it. They're not going to check and see if it runs first. If you didn't tell them it didn't run, they're going to expect you to put the bill for everything, and they don't care whether the mower is a $150 Walmart mower. They're just going to expect you to pay the $200 it costs, because your mower didn't run. They replaced the carburetor on it to make it run, and now they want to get paid. And they want to get paid for both the spring service and the carburetor you didn't authorize. So, with that said, make sure that they know that your dollar amount is here, and if it goes here, you want to call. If it's down below, great, no worries, just do it. But those are the things that you can expect, and to be an educated consumer and kind of, not be walking in blindly. But that's what this is all about, and thanks for watching. See ya.